Hi, Edward. Where are we?
We're at Ben Gurion Airport, ready to come home after a very productive and very fun and great week.
Yeah. What have you accomplished this week?
Well, it's not what I've accomplished, it's what we've accomplished. We've had the most God-ordered week. Everything fell our way. We get, Chris, off the bat, Chris Mitchell helping us from CBN, and Gary, and Cindy, and Jerusalem, and Sharon, had Yoram, and then going up to the Galilee and seeing everything and everybody and finishing in Acre. Oh, we got an announcement coming in right now. It says, don't leave. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Don't carry weapons.
Eddie, you need to get rid of the gun.
Hold on one moment. Anyway, it's not a good idea to carry weapons in Israel. They'll get you.
Hey, Eddie, what were the highlights of the Jerusalem part of the trip?
Oh, my Lord. How can I even sum that up? Perhaps one morning when the Muslim call to prayers were battling with the Christian bells, and we saw how these faiths are fighting, not only for the land, but for the air and for the people's hearts. It was amazing. Jerusalem was incredible.
And what locations did you see that you feel will be very useful for the film?
Well, today was the real day, because we saw where we'll center the film, in the city of Oko, or Acre, as they call it, and in the north. And we have the space to shoot it there. And then, of course, in Galilee, we saw so many of the sites that you'll be using. And then we saw that how difficult it is to actually film in Jerusalem. It's ironic that we found first century Jerusalem in the Galilee.
What most excites you about this project? Now that you've been to Israel yourself, you've walked on the ground where Jesus walked, what most excites you going forward from here?
You know, I don't know if it's a question of excitement as much as it's a question of assignment. We've been given a very special story, and we have been favored the entire path. We did more in 7 days than I've done in 2 months in my life. It was a series of God incidences, and we are prepared now to shoot this film and to distribute it and to put it out to the world in English with blended languages and take it everywhere.
And there is a continuing report that you will be running for mayor of Jerusalem in 2012. It doesn't seem to go away. Is there any truth to this?
I've tried to tap that down, but apparently I have been received as I'm amazed. I've been received so graciously and lovingly in the city of Jerusalem, and apparently there's a small groundswell to elevate my position there, but I'm going to concentrate on the movie, and then we'll have to see after that.
I see. Well, that's a good political response.
Well, you're my campaign manager, and by the way, you've done a wonderful job in that respect so far.
What's it like driving on Israeli roads?
Well, as many people know, and the friends out there that know me, I'm a very poor driver, which qualifies me as a world-class Israeli driver. There are no rules here on the roads. The horn is
it that there are no rules, or you just break all the rules?
Well, there are no rules, and then if there were any, I would break them, which is actually the way to drive here. Early on, we went ahead and took where the brake is, we took that out and put another accelerator in, and we had no issues whatsoever because
everybody got out of your way.
Well, they were gracious, the roundabouts were fun, but we had, I tell you, I can drive up here and kept everyone alive, and we got everywhere we wanted to go. It's just a question of not allowing anyone to hit you, out honking them, and running to daylight whenever you get the shot.
Good. You stayed at the Lutheran guest house in Jerusalem?
What a place. I would call that a spiritual oasis in the middle of Jerusalem, and would recommend it to anyone. Jerusalem is so pressure-filled and packed and overwhelming. And if you have a place that you can retire to and relax and enjoy yourself, it's a great blessing. And we would recommend the Lutheran Guest House. I'll be writing about that on TripAdvisor, in fact. Wonderful place, wonderful staff, wonderful breakfasts. They had these little hot dogs that I liked a great deal.
Yes. And now, what lies ahead? You're about to get on an airplane heading back to the USA.
Well, we're going home to see our partners. We have a big conference call with Spice Factory on Tuesday. But I can sum up this trip very humbly, and I send all credit and all glory to God. We came here, we saw, and we found the movie. We found it. I know you see it. I know I see it. Raul was incredible the whole time. Bill was amazing. And we had a task here, and God was with us every single step of the way. So we're going home to begin to make this movie. I better...
Attention please. Smoking is prohibited in the terminal halls. Thank you.
No weapons, no cigarettes in Ben Gurion. And one thing that you do when you're in Israel, you do listen to them because their policemen carry machine guns.